So I'm working and I'm living as a stay-at-home wife. I wake up, I do the dishes, I do the laundry, I run errands, I plan dinner, I make dinner, I clean up dinner, and I go to bed just to wake up and do it all over again the next day. And I was like, you know what? If I don't get some kind of outlet, I'm gonna go frickin' nuts, okay? I've always been into painting and drawing. In fact, before, when I did social media, I had a big art show and sold some of my art. Well, once I decided I was gonna start painting again, out of the blue, I get a text from my friend, who is my old nursing coworker. She was like, hey, remember that Dallas painting that you did that I bought at your art show? Well, someone was over at my house during a party and they saw it and they want to commission one from you. I was like, well, you're in luck. I just started painting again. The initial painting that I made created a series of events. I started getting little side gigs of people wanting paintings for their house. This ended up causing tension in my relationship because all of this painting I was doing was what I felt like doing, and I was letting all of my household responsibilities fall to the wayside. So while I was painting that third skyline, I got this idea. I was like, man, it's really hard to make the buildings look like they're glowing. What if I could put actual lights in it? It doesn't go in my house decor, literally whatsoever, but it's for me. I had this idea for a really long time, so I was like, I'm gonna wait till I'm overwhelmed with all the stuff I gotta do to paint it. This painting turned into an energetic entity that consumed my entire existence. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to sleep. I didn't even want to shower. All I wanted to do was work on this painting, and it was taking forever. It took me months, okay? And I got burned out. And I was trying to juggle like running an entire household in someone else's life. In the middle of all this, okay, my little niece had inspired me because she didn't have any patience. So ironic. I was like, I wish I could teach her how to be patient. And so I was like, what if I wrote a children's book? I want to start another whole project. And my partner was like, what are you doing? Like, you're not even finished with this painting and now you're starting a whole new project? Like, are you nuts? A different person back then. So I was like, I know, I'm sorry, but I really just feel like these are important to me. So I did it anyway. I write this book, I illustrate this book, I format the book, I learn how to publish one, and I put it out into the world, and it did great. And not long after that, I finished my Dallas painting. And when I finished my Dallas painting, the whole time I was making it, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if it went in one of these buildings? And on the offshoot, right before I posted the video, okay, that I made of the painting, I tagged one of the buildings in it. And the next day, they literally commented, we want one. So I had just finished this 6-month-long process of doing this painting, and I came home so excited, like, I'm about to do another one. And of course my partner was upset. And I was like, you know what? For the past 5 years, I've been helping him achieve his dreams. Don't I owe myself the same favor? I'm not gonna lie and say that I put myself in a position where I felt like I couldn't leave. I was too scared. And because I had previously followed my heart and wrote an entire children's book in the middle of a huge project and put it out into the world, I caught the attention of someone from my past, okay? In 2009, I did a favor for someone in anatomy and physiology class, and I took their baby photos for free. Well, they had reached out to me and they were like, do you wanna make $50,000 just drawing 3 little characters? And I was like, yeah. So the same pattern happened again. In the middle of doing this huge commission painting, I got sidetracked with this other project, and I put my heart and soul into that other project. And I didn't just sell out 3 characters, I sold out 12. My other life was completely crumbling to the ground, okay? And I was like, I'm gonna have to make a decision. I have to leave. I have to leave and I have to go be this new person that I've created. So I initiated the saddest breakup of my entire life, but it was the right thing to do, and I walked into the abyss. So I left my big, beautiful house and got in here, and I had finished the character project, I finished the commission painting, and I was like, now what do I do? I don't have anyone to paint for. I don't know what to do. I messed up. I made the wrong choice in my life, and I can't go back now. To tell you I was scared is an understatement. I was having mental breakdowns like you wouldn't believe, and I was getting really sick, and I hit rock bottom, okay? And I was like, you know what? If there is a God, you better show up now because I don't know what to do. And nobody came. And I was like, you know what? This is my 10th restart in life. So if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out swinging. So I was like, I'm just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna start painting. I'm gonna start painting like crazy. And you know what? Before, I pretended to be a housewife and I became one. I pretended to be an artist and I became one. So I'm gonna pretend to be a busy artist and become one. And I did. I have a 2-year wait list in my commission line. I believe in myself now to a depth that I never thought was possible. Every single time that I followed my energy of what I wanted to do, it led me to where I needed to be. You see what I'm saying? And every time I followed my energy, my heart, my passion, the universe would take care of me. And that's what I've proven to myself. Even with my painting process, I see that when I feel like I might be making a mistake, it's actually good for me in the long term. So if you have a burning passion and desire where you're willing to literally risk everything to do it, odds are it's probably your purpose.